Hi, hello, it's showtime. Good morning. Um, Welcome back to the Scarlet Owl Tavern. I'm Cecil, you know me, you must. Um, and I'm once again playing Story as I often am, and today I'm joined with a very special someone.
Hi, my name is extraterrestrial, otherwise known as Doc Toonkind. Yes, I still remember my intro. Uh,
Woohoo!
and I am playing Doc. I'm playing me, kind of me.
Would be praised.
You know the drill. It's the tavern.
It's the tavern, you know how it
It's
is.
not me.
Um, it's your first time back in a long time. I'm so excited. I'm so
Yeah,
nervous.
like what? I'm pretty sure it's like 2 years since my last voice thing.
Insane to me. I
Yeah.
hope this will be a good introduction for you, or reintroduction, I mean. Um,
Well, of course it will. It'll be just as silly as chaotic as it should be.
I really hope so. Woohoo! Okay. I don't really have like a I all of this in my mind completely um improv. I don't have any beats to hit. I'm just fucking going for it. Um
We're going to throw our characters together
and
and
see
see
what
what
happens.
happens.
Another one of these, huh? Um so this is like how long after your meeting with Chloe do you think?
This is like day after.
Day after. Okay.
So, there is an FPS I did a while ago where Doc crashed. You can go watch that if you want. Not now. You got to listen to this one though. Um, Big crash landing, kaboom.
Right. Shook the earth. Heard throughout the
Oh, now
tavern.
the thing works.
Oh. Oh, really?
Yes, I'm. There's just a random emo on the recording now. Don't worry about it.
Ah, okay. Interesting. Um, right. So it's been a day. Hmm. Where, how far off from the tavern was this crash landing? I should ask.
It was like maybe like a handful of I was gonna say a handful of miles. No, that's not it. Like
Can you see it
far enough
from,
away that you can't see the ship, but you can still see the smoke. The like weird green smoke coming from it, like pretty clearly from the tavern.
mm-hmm. Uh, oh, the smoke is green. Okay.
Yes, it
I
is
was I
green.
was hoping. Um,
And everyone definitely heard that there was there was a giant crash boom and
mm-hmm.
Chloe they probably saw Chloe walk out there and then come back with a thing.
Yeah. I figure, okay. We'll get to this in a second, actually. Let's, it's been a day. For the audience, Story had heard the big crash and went, yeah, that's fucking normal. Chloe will deal with it. That's whatever. Um, and that's my excuse as to why they didn't run outside immediately. Uh,
Just a normal day in the tavern.
yeah. They heard it. They didn't see the smoke. Doc, what are you up to today? This your first real day here.
I like to think Doc has just decided to like find a perch in the general tavern like main area
Mm-hmm.
and is just watching because what is anything? Huh? What is any of this shit?
Okay. We have just to throw some more questions at you. We have a few like layers going on here. We've got rafters if you want to be like up high out of view. Um, we probably have like shelves, fireplace, the fish tank, the counters, whatnot. What's
Doc
your
is
angle?
probably has probably found a way up into the rafters, yeah, I would
Yeah.
think.
Okay. Everyone's found their way into the rafters. There's graffiti up there. There's like Story was here is carved into the fucking underside of one of the doesn't matter. Um uh but yeah, no. I yeah, Marion had slept there for a long time. Um I'd say I'd say it's morning-ish. Decently morning. Morning enough that there's only really a few people out here. Um, and down beneath you, in this main hub area, the social space, the tavern proper. Um, Again, not a lot of people. Someone comes from the back, holding a mug of something. I don't think you can make out what it is. And just kind of beelines for the window and is standing there, two arms crossed, one arm holding the cup, an extra arm shoots out just to like put their hand on their hip, and they sip and audibly go, huh, huh.
I'm gonna just for funsies. I'm gonna roll a stealth just to see how visible Doc is in the raptors.
Okay.
Oh, I gotta remember how to use Abre. Uh,
Exclamation point. Uh,
oh, I see.
or I think.
It's slash R.
That one's dice purser.
That's not, yep. Okay.
Whatever, whatever's easiest.
I got it right. Okay,
Okay.
cool.
15? 15 for stealth.
Yes.
Um, I can. Do you want my passive or hang on?
Sure, yeah. I'm also tempted to give Doc disadvantage on that because does glow.
So my passive does beat that anyway.
Oh, fair enough.
I have a 16. So just by one. Um.
Fair enough. So,
hmm
story as you're staring out the window at the smoke in the distance, going, "Huh, that's weird." You can just barely make out from behind you, just like a tail, a glowing green tail that you've never seen. You've never seen this tail before. Just kind of dangling off the rafters, flicking a little bit. Yep.
it's they catch this from the corner of their eye, um, and he's looking up at you now, like directly up at you. Takes another long sip.
You
Hey,
are met with two giant green saucers of eyes and the most creature pose. Like this is such an odd way of sitting on the raptors. I it's not normal at all.
Doc, I love you dearly. Story is not the person to compare normalcy to.
Fair enough. I'm trying to like how people either
hmm
like sit on it with like their feet dangling off or like I'm talking like full on
Like
like
frog?
weird, yeah, almost frog like pose.
Yeah,
Just
like knees up.
this
The
is not how anyone should be sitting on the rafters at all.
yeah. So it's a fucking balancing act. It's impressive that you're that you're sitting
It's
like that to
impressive.
begin with. Um, Story's not gonna bat an eye at that though. He looks up and goes, hey, uh, you know anything about the green?
You mean the thing I crashed in?
The huh?
The that thing? And there's a point to the direction of the smoke.
Yeah, that. Do you? Sorry, the thing that you what?
That's from the thing I crashed in.
The, pardon me. They turn around and they go, oh. And he turns around again. Sorry, the thing that you crashed? What thing?
It's like a pod.
A pod?
Yeah, I think that's the word for it.
Sorry. Hi. Nice to meet you. I'm Story. What do they call you?
There's a small pause before uh it responds. Well, Chloe called me Doc, so I guess that's what they call
So,
me.
that was wait. Okay, no, that makes complete sense. That was that was the big boom yesterday, huh?
Yes.
kicking myself. I could have completely. Why did I not? Of course. Sorry, what'd you call you? I forgot what you said immediately. Huh?
Doc?
Doc. Yeah, alright, pleasure. What can you tell me about this pod?
Uh, I was in it. There was loud beeping. It crashed. Now I'm here.
Right, 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 okay. They turn around and they giggle again.
Doc is just staring. There's a blink.
Hi, Doc. Hey. Um, Lovely to meet you. Welcome to the tavern. You, so uh, they're just like wildly gesturing outside. So you wouldn't have it. Are you implying that maybe this thing that you were in crashed from somewhere up there? And
Doc is going to very awkwardly find its way down from the rafters now at this point, but eventually getting down to the floor and then looking up at Story. This very short creature,
how
like maybe
tall?
3 feet.
3 feet? Oh boy,
Yeah, short, tall, tiny. My
tiny.
God, I can speak. It's just like, well, yeah, I'm not from this planet.
You're not. Sorry. You're not from this planet.
No,
Where, if you don't, where are you from?
you could almost see the audible buffering before it just goes. Well, I don't know the name of it.
Okay, that's fine. That's okay. What does it look like? How far away is it?
Well,
Can you see it from here?
uh, I don't know.
That's fine. I'll figure it out. Follow up question, maybe if you would like the pod, the affirmation pod, the thing that you said outside you crashed. That thing. Do you care about it?
No, I gave it to Chloe.
You gave it to Chloe. You gave it to Chloe.
Well, yeah, I don't need it anymore.
Well, I mean, she's my lab partner, so whatever is hers is mine. I think she wouldn't really mind if I went and took a look at it. Probably, definitely. It's only been like a day. She hasn't gotten to it yet.
Do you want to look at it?
Well, if you insist. If you wouldn't mind showing the way, maybe leaving a little bit of an instruction manual and then just lead me over to where it might be. I am very interested.
Sure. I'm not really doing anything else except watching. So,
Yeah. Did Chloe get you set up with a room?
yeah.
Sweet. Okay. No worries there then, I guess. Um, Welcome to Tori. Hi.
Satori.
Can we go? Let's go. You know what? I'm leaving. I'm gone. Let's go. Come on. They're already like
Okay.
fucking sprinting out the door.
And Doc
Pleasantry's been made. We're fine.
is just making its way towards the in front of its Story and is just going.
I think Story's like fucking dashing. You're like trying to lead the way because he asked you to. And she almost fucking trips over you completely.
Yeah, Doc only has a 30-foot walk speed, so
I mean, I think Story does too, but
yeah.
they're fucking going for it. Right. And how far away is this again? Like, how long a walk do you think?
Uh, I haven't really, I'd never like really put like a time frame on it. I just know it's far enough away that you can't see the crater
Mm-hmm.
itself from the tavern. So I guess it would be a decent ways walk.
Good 15, 20.
Yeah, good 15-20, especially with how fast these fuckers are going.
Yeah, completely dashing every time. Um,
Yeah.
I think just to like save that middle chunk, um, the that whole walk, that whole 15, 20, um, Story's just kind of saying shit. I don't think like occasionally they'll look at you and speak to you specifically or ask you something. Um, but sometimes those questions or whatever get completely cut off by another thought. Um, and they're just like so hyper about this.
In, internally, Doc is grateful for reasons.
Uh-huh.
uh, yeah, Doc is just listening, just like, yep, words.
I think I think it hasn't clicked for Story yet that you're an alien. So they're like, "Oh my god, there's a spaceship. Ooh." And this guy has information about it. Not, you know, the next step up.
Has not put two and two together.
Has not put two and two together yet. It'll click in a sec. Just give him a minute to get it get it out of their system.
Yep.
Um, a good 15, 20 minutes to get it out of their system. We
Yeah.
um again they're like rattling off for this good walk, good long walk. Um every time they get like a little bit closer to where they're getting Story just oh shit, wait, I can give you some treats about this too. Hang on. Doc, what is it that you're like would you do me a general perception?
Sure. I also want to add, Doc is not walking two legs. Doc is walking like a beast.
Like if that's perfect. That's actually this is good.
uh, there we go. There's my perception.
Ah, damn it, 8. Okay. Um I can tell you what's happening because it's
Yeah,
obvious. Um I think that you would have had to get an at one to completely be um absolved of this information. But
that's fair.
Story has been their design has been wildly changing throughout this little moment that they're having. Um they at some points look like a completely different tune. But I think like as we're like we're running, we're going quickly toward this location. We're excited. And Doc, you're running on all fours. Story will kind of like follow suit.
Amazing.
Not exactly the same way, not exactly the same sort of shape, but they'll follow suit. And I'll give you once we actually get to this final location to the spaceship itself, they are a little closer in height to you.
I snee.
Um but yeah.
Doc definitely hasn't like actively noticed it, but has probably had the passing thought of, weren't they bigger?
Yeah. I that's the takeaway from this for This visually for the audience, for you, this is what's happening. The takeaway for Doc, in our little world here, um, yeah, they might have been a little bit taller before.
Doc voice. That's weird. Anyways.
Yeah, that's weird. Anyways, which is essentially the grace that story's giving you right now, despite the that's weird. Anyways, but yeah, no, we arrive at the spaceship. Would you give me a visual?
Absolutely. So you can tell that this thing hit the ground hard. There's like a giant like dent in the earth where like it skid into the ground. It's a very long trail. And uh it described this as a pod, but it very clearly looks more like a saucer. Very stereotypical flying saucer shape.
Story looks like he's gonna
It is.
cry.
uh and uh it is. Oh no, I don't have a picture of it, so I'm gonna have to remember. The top dome of it is like not quite a it's definitely a glass like material, but it seems to be more solid. But it is cracked pretty widely. Like there's a giant empty spot where there should be more of it.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see inside of it pretty clearly. And it's just full of, oddly enough, mostly nothing. There's a single control panel that has like a display, like a holographic display that's glitching out heavily it with text in a language you don't recognize, like an alien language. And there is like glass inside of it as well. And there's also a lot of like little like techno bubbles strewn about as well, clearly jostled from like the crash.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hang on, just a moment. Okay. Uh, Story has produced a notebook. And they are instantly like copying down the symbols and the letters from this language that they don't get yet. They will. They're sure of this. Um, where'd you say this thing came from? You said you didn't know. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. Ah, oh boy. How do I? Can I go inside? I'm going inside. They're already like crawling all over
Doc
it.
is not stopping the story at all.
Good. Okay. Oh man. I think like some of the stuff that's just kind of loose. Regardless if it's just like glass or whatever, I think they're just gonna stuff that into their right pocket. Um, the dry ingredients. Um, no, that's the wrong one. Oh, well, don't worry about it. Um, it'll be fine. Um, but yeah, no, they just kind of like stuff some of some of this debris and these baubles and whatnot just into their pockets. Um, is there like can I take apart this control panel maybe a little?
If Story is asking this to Doc, Doc is just looking.
I think they would ask more quickly and not wait for an answer. For you though, can I take apart this control panel a little?
I'm okay with it, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Um,
I will say maybe roll like, I don't know, a sleight of hand. What do you do for like mechanic tools?
I
Oh,
don't.
we'll just do sleight of hand. I don't want to think about it.
Yeah, probably just sleight of hand. I'm an artificer. I do what I want. 22.
Yeah. Yeah, all right. So, at first glance, the way this thing is put together is not at all familiar to you. Like the screws are weird. You're not even sure they are screws. Um, you know, very much alien in nature,
Mm-hmm.
not built the way you're used to, but it's similar enough that you're able to pull it apart with ease. Um, But noticeably, looking into this taken apart machinery, this doesn't look to be a steering mechanism at all.
Ooh. Is there a steering mechanism in here?
No.
Ooh, the plot thickens. Okay. And they're scribbling down notes wildly, drawing diagrams.
Being functioning thing, but there's no steering contraption in it at all.
Uh-huh. Okay. So it was remote?
There's nothing that would indicate that it is receiving steering instructions either.
Oh, okay. Hey, little thing. Hey, Doc.
Yes.
Um, you said something so fun earlier. Not from this planet. Where did this come from again? You don't know, but what did it look like? How far away?
Um, well, I was in it for a really long time.
Hey,
Um,
can you maybe convert that to hours?
well, I don't know exactly.
Oh, shucks. Okay.
Just a while.
Uh-huh, a while. Okay. Oh.
I kind of slept through a lot of it.
Hmm. Would you say maybe days or
Oh, longer than that.
longer than that? Fun. Way longer?
Yeah.
Way longer. Scary. Okay, fun. And where was this thing first?
Well, it was in the lab.
Sorry, lab? Did you say lab? What lab?
The one I was made in.
Their pencil snaps. Uh, uh, she pulls another pencil. Um, sorry. Uh, lab, you were made in a lab?
Yeah.
By who?
The people wearing white coats.
People wearing white coats. People wearing. So okay, wait, no, but not from this planet. But not from this. Wait, you're not. What? Okay, hang on.
I
Oh
fucking love
boy!
story. I love stories so much.
Hang on, I need to take off my coat. Woo! Hang on. You. Ah. They've snapped another pencil. You are so oh my god, we have so much in common. Hang on. You. Oh, what do I do
I'm
about
taking
this?
my hoodie off.
Okay. Take my.
Oh god, I'm like laughing so hard I'm burning up.
Yeah, I have to take off my cardigan. Okay. Um. That's fun. You're fun. Do you? Oh, do you have any? Hang on. Is there any information? Hang on. They start digging around again. They're looking for like papers, logs, anything.
So there are no papers at all, but there are a few cracked tablets that look like they may contain information, as well as these very technological like capsule cylinders that almost look like very techy scrolls.
Those are going in the pockets. Those are going in the pockets. Those are going in the pockets. All of them. Um. May I may I ask what kind of like level of technology are we working with here? Because you say tablets, do you mean like
Like
funnier iPad?
extremely thin,
Mm-hmm.
but still durable, like see-through material. Very,
Ooh.
very high tech.
I like.
Like very advanced technology. Definitely way past what Satori may have.
Right, this is ever so slightly above my pay grade. I will figure this out if it kills me. Um, hey, Doc, can I ask you something else?
Yeah,
Can you read these?
it kind of like shrinks a little bit bashfully and goes, "No."
Oh, that's okay. I can't either. I'll figure it out. Or maybe I don't. Oh my god, I didn't think about. I fucking reduced to Toontown for so long. Of course, there's other planets. Of course, it goes further. There's so much. You know, I'm. Is there? Do you know where the power source in this thing is?
uh, I think so, but it may have also broke.
That's okay.
Um, and Doc kind of like crawls inside of the pod as well, and kind of you can see it sort of like pantomiming around, trying to remember where everything is. Uh,
So he gives it space.
like it's done. Yeah, like it's done this a thousand times before, and eventually finds a very well hidden compartment, like no seals or anything, and just kind of lightly taps it, and a sort of like a hatch pops open, slides to the side, and you can see inside is these two like very clearly shattered um tanks of this bright green liquid, and this liquid has begun to seep out of these broken containers, and it is actively sizzling as it touches the bottom of the ship, and is like very clearly melting, starting to melt through it.
I have a horrible question.
Hmm.
If I put a teensy little bit of that in my mouth right now, would it be bad?
I would roll damage.
You would roll damage on me. Okay. Story is debating. For science, you see.
Yes.
But it's not. What can I use to hold this? I mean, it's this is the containers are clearly broken. Are there have any spare?
I can look.
Please.
And
Do.
it kind of goes into sort of this like storage area where a lot of the tablets were, and like reaches into a box, and you can hear the sound of glass clinking against each other, and I'm actually going to roll to see if there is any left. I'm just gonna roll like a d20.
Mm-hmm. On big money. Hmm.
Hmm. There is, I will say, Doc pulls out one that is broken, but it has like it's the broken half of a like like the top half is broken off, but the bottom is still.
It's intact enough to hold some goo.
Yes.
Okay, awesome, perfect.
And Doc just kind of like holds it up questioningly, like, will this work?
Yes, yes. Oh. Okay, thank you for this. Thank you. I'm gonna. This is. I don't know what any of this is. I don't know what any of this is. I'm gonna take this
Oh,
to my
Doc
lab.
could say something really worrying right now. How
Go
worrying do I want Doc to be?
full,
Uh,
full, go ham.
okay. Um, Doc kind of like tilts its head and then goes, "Well, if you need more, you can just get it from me."
What does that mean?
Doc points at the very acidic fluid and goes, "That's in me."
Oh, gross! Do you mean like blood?
Yeah.
Oh! Um. Well, shucks. I guess I don't need this. No, 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 no. I'm not taking your blood. Hang on. Oh boy.
I would prefer you didn't.
No, I won't do that. Is this all your blood?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Hmm. Um, not so friendly lab coats, huh? I'm assuming.
There's a Doc like pushes two of its fingers together and kind of looks to the side a bit like
I won't take your blood. Swear it. Cross my heart. Hearts. Heart. I.
Doc blinks and is like, I don't think I have one of those.
We can find out. Not. I won't. I won't. I'm not taking. I'm not gonna dissect you. It's. I won't. I won't. Uh. I have machines.
Sorry, I'm laughing at story immediately covering.
I've got machines and stuff. Like, I mean, I can. There's. I don't. I won't dissect you. I won't take your blood. I swear it. I can pinky promise if you want that. If you, if you need that.
There's another tilt of the head and goes, Pinky promise?
Oh yeah, it's like and they again produce another set of hands. Now gently cradling the half broken container of acid blood off to the side. Um, and he extends a pinky and goes, so when you promise something very, very big and important, here at least, I found, uh, you lock pinkies like this with another person and you make a pinky promise, and if you break it, something horrible happens. So it's like you know, like in a contract. you you get it?
There's a slow, tentative, like nod yes, and then it reaches out the pinky.
Yeah, well, sure. Okay, I pinky promise you, Doc, I will not take your blood without your permission. Interlock pinkies.
Yes.
Sound good?
There's another more enthusiastic nod this time.
Yeah, see, there you go. I'm gonna take these though. Is there anything else valuable in here? Or, um, complex? Interesting?
Uh, I don't think so. I did take some of the less broken ones back to the tavern.
Oh, you already did. Okay,
Yeah.
so Chloe has them. So Chloe has them and she didn't tell me. So.
No, 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 no. I brought them back to my room.
Oh, okay. That's fine. That's nicer.
Giggling at the peanut gallery.
Yeah. Little thing.
Big wet eyes.
Hmm. Has Chloe shown you the lab yet?
Hmm, I do not think so.
I can show it to you. If you're interested. I do want to learn about stuff here in the ship. And again, I promise you, I won't take your blood or anything. I have a beanbag chair. My lab is friendly and lovely.
Uh, Doc Doc like tilts his head and goes, What? A what?"
Oh, it's a beanbag chair. It's like this big thing that it's nice. Oh boy, it's like a cushion.
Oh,
I've got like nice lights and beanbag chairs uh and my sibling and junk.
there's like a you can there's a something Story may have noticed while talking with Doc is that words are hard.
hmm
Like it's not it may not be used to being able to communicate this way. And so it's kind of like trying to figure out the correct ways to respond.
Give me an insight actually.
Yes, absolutely. Worst.
Insight, my favorite cheat insight. We haven't even rolled it yet in this FPS. It's astounding to me.
Damn. All right.
18.
That's an
Okay.
18.
Um, you get the Story's being very patient, and giving you ample time to think before you say anything. Um, well, now that they've calmed down from the initial hoo-hoo, but now they're giving you ample time to think before you speak. He's being very gracious about it. You get the impression that maybe she's had this experience nearly one to one with another person before.
Nods, nods. Eventually, Doc finds words and is like, I would like to see the I don't know how different it is, but
I don't either, and you can tell me about this stuff, huh? Maybe a little bit.
yeah, it already sounds different enough with the cushion.
Okay, sweet. Yeah. All right. Oh, and this isn't even really that far away, so I can come back to it whenever I want. And I've already got it pretty much. Is there anything else? Oh no, I already asked you that, didn't I? I think they're just kind of like spinning around in a circle, giving this little area another once over. Um,
Actually,
mhm.
if you'll roll a an investigation really quick, I
I
want to see if Story
mhm.
notices this one thing. Probably will, but
I wish you could see the look on my face when you said investigation. My favorite roll to make, and it's a 15 total, but 15.
yeah, that's definitely good enough. Something Story may have noticed while frantically searching through this little pod is one, there's nothing that looks like food in this ship, and
hmm
there's nothing that looks like a makeshift bed or like a place to sleep.
Okay, so either I don't know about sleeping, but an excuse can be made that rations were already taken, but
No, there's like no place that looks like it would even store food.
no place to even store food. Christ. This is story rationalizing this. Um, hmm. The This was not meant to be stayed in for very long.
I don't think so. Honestly, kind of got pushed into it, so
Oh, how'd that happen? You don't mind?
I don't really remember all the details. It was really quick.
Did you eat? Do you eat?
No, I don't need to. I did
Oh,
sometimes, but not really.
okay.
They didn't like me eating the metal.
Do you like eating metal?
There's a bit of a sheepish smile and a little bit of awkward blush as it goes. Maybe.
Well, I've got plenty of scrap if you want it. I don't know what to do with it.
It, you can see the little tail wag. A
Okay,
neat treat for Duck.
I'll take that as approval. Let's go back, huh? I'll show you the lab.
Okay,
Uh,
it's
mhm.
follows you.
And Story clambers out of the ship. I think at this point they've got like a good few sets of arms, just like holding different things. I think they've been like as he's been speaking with you, continuously. Oh, sorry. Continuously writing in the notebook as well. Um, just completely nonstop. Um, and he clambers out of the ship, and offers to help you.
It kind of doesn't quite realize you're offering to help and just kind of like awkwardly clambers out of it
Yeah.
itself.
Well, okay.
I'm sure at this point, Story has many armfuls of tablets. Most of them have giant cracks in the center of them. Some of them are completely broken in half. Same with the cylinders. Like you're not even sure if these will work anymore, but could be useful.
But maybe I can get the information out of them somehow and into something else, or somehow repair them. I don't understand how this works yet, or if anything I have can repair these, but I'm a fucking
Smiles
artificer.
so neatly as I look at my plans.
Okay. I'm a fucking artificer. I'll puzzle something out, if anything. I gotta get something out of this. Okay. And hang on. Yeah, okay. I feel we can just transition back to the tavern, opening a door, ending up there. I actually have a question. Is Doc Toon?
No,
Okay. Um,
Doc is a. I actually had to talk with Chloe about this because I couldn't find a race to reflavor for Doc that
mhm.
would work. So Doc actually is a what is it called? It's one of those like custom origins you can make. You can pick.
Ooh,
I worked with Chloe on it. A custom lineage.
okay.
So Doc isn't anything Story would recognize at all.
Mhm. You're not animated though.
No, there is no tune in this creature.
There is no tune in this. Okay.
I got really worried for a second. I disconnected. It's like,
Sorry,
oh
hang
no,
on.
internet.
No, it's just me. Um, the right. So the reason I ask, is that we rely heavily on tune antics, and the like, and sometimes that means transitions. Um,
Yes. Oh, I know about this. I know the role. There's a role I need to make. What is it?
I actually don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, I remember a while ago
Hmm.
hearing like real kinds going through a transition. They have to like roll something to prevent to like see if they get dizzy or something.
I've never heard of that. That's so fun.
Oh.
I was just gonna say this is a bit of a weird fucking thing that happens to you. Um, that's fun. I like that. Hang on. What might that be?
I'm pretty sure it's just a con.
Yeah, yeah. I'd say just like a con save, huh?
Yeah, thankfully Doc has icon. con save for Duck is, what is the mod? It's a +7. Dirty 20.
30/20. Okay.
Doc is fine.
Yeah, it goes pretty
A little
smoothly.
bit confused, but fine.
Um, time-wise, it's a bit interesting, I imagine. Because it's not like the time didn't pass, but it's like it wasn't actively relevant to your mind.
Yeah.
It's you were there, and now the most like real feeling thing that's happening is this. We opened the door to the lab, and Story was in the middle of saying something, but you can't really place what it was. But we're here now. Um,
Doc is oddly unfazed by this.
mm-hmm. Um, and Story's still like carrying armfuls of stuff. Produces yet another limb to flick down a light good morning a light switch and run ahead and with another free set of arms. There's a lot going on with this tune right now. uh extends them outward and goes, welcome to the lab. Hi.
Hi. It kind of parrots back.
um
Um,
and to give you a bit of a descriptor while we're here, uh Story does this big exciting gesture and walks off to the right where there is a table absolutely full of junk. Um in fact, a lot of this room is absolutely full of junk. It's mechanics and robotics and some weaponry, it looks like, but a lot of it's in pieces. A lot of it's very, very obviously unfinished or gutted. Um, and the stuff on the table that he approaches, as Story tends to do, gets completely swept off. They uh um with two of their arms just kind of like start at one end and swoop drop everything off onto the other side of the table onto the floor. Um and place down all of the new treats and trinkets oh so gently, laid out on the now empty table. Um, the the side of the room that we entered from, this and that we're on, is like I said, very messy, very robotics geared. But there's a very, very stark difference because the other half of this room is alchemy and potions and a bunch of test tubes and boiling stuff like um and very, very neat in comparison. Um, but yeah, they put their stuff down, and then look to you again and go, okay, hi, yeah, welcome. You're here now, awesome. That's the beanbag chair.
I would like to think that at some point during this transition, Doc also grabbed the things from its room as well,
Hmm.
just because Story was like interested in those, and you know, Story seems to know that how these things might work. It doesn't.
That's giving them so much credit. Uh,
Story knows more than Doc does.
um, but yeah, big space and immediately like swooping all those extra limbs right away and gesturing to the um beanbag chair that they'd so talked up earlier. Um, which kind of like has a patch in it. It's a little worn, but it's
Doc
there.
is looking at Doc is looking at this thing like it is the strangest thing it's ever seen. There's utter confusion in its face. Like, what? Huh?
See, it's comfortable. Beanbag chair, lovely, lovely. Uh, sit on it, lay on it, whatever you want. Don't eat any of my things unless I tell you that you can eat that. Um, I know I offered, but some of this is precious to me. Otherwise, free reign of my half of the lab.
There is a processing nod, like a okay, all right, making note of all of these things, and then kind of a moment of oh wait, I have a thing for you, and like reaches in and pulls out the things, and they the first two things are a very intact tablet compared to the very broken ones you picked up, um, and a very intact cylinder tech scroll thing as well. And the third thing is just like a weird, almost like trapezoid thing.
Ooh. Ooh. Um, hey Doc, what are these?
Hmm. Uh, well, I know, and it points to the tablet and goes, "That one they would write on,
Okay.
and that one," and points to the cylinder. They sort of, and it does like a holding, like parallel holding motion, and then pushing downward kind of thing.
Sorry, huh? One more time?
Like a print, like putting something in a shredder kind of thing
Mm-hmm.
with that thing, and then points back to the tablet. I don't know what that thing is for though, and then points at the trapezoid.
Yeah, did I see any more of these in the, saucer?
No, that appears to be the only one.
An original, I see. Um, okay. Okay. Um, oh boy, I don't know what to do with this. These, every other one of these was broken. I can start with the tablets maybe, see if I can get information. But I don't really know how to read them, and you don't either. Um, I'm sure there's some magic. There's some spells, but it might be more fun
Hmm.
to story spacing now. It might be more fun to just kind of like decide, but that would be so difficult and take so long. I really could just. I swear this. Chloe's a wizard. She's got wizard magic. She has like everything in the book. I. Okay. Okay. This has been immensely helpful. Thank you. Um, you really don't know what this little trapezoid thing is at all?
There's a shake of the head. Just nope.
Where'd you get it? Was it just in the saucer with you?
Yeah, it was. There's a little bit of a blink blink. Trying to remember where it found it. It was with all the other things, so it probably has
All the information?
related things.
Sorry, it has what?
Related things.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm imagining this is just another information storage thing, or what?
Do you want to roll an investigation on
I do more than anything.
it?
Can I have this extend to the cylinder as well? Because I do want to like
Sure, yeah.
16. Your investigation rolls are disappointing me today, story.
It's dice parser. um, so I'll get to the cylinder in a second. The trapezoid, a lot of it, a lot of the doodads and bits on it are just like aesthetic, which is a little bit disappointing. But um, on the top, there is a half circle with a dot in the center of it that almost looks like a projector lens, like a very tiny projector lens. And on the front is a round, uh, very obvious button.
Well, don't mind if I do. Yeah, I'm pressing the button. Immediately I'm pressing the button.
And it springs to life, and it is a projected screen that appears to house some sort of almost like an informative movie, but
Oh.
there's no audio, and it's all written in that language you don't understand.
Ah, the captions are in the other link. Okay. Is there informative video? Are there people in it?
Yeah, and they look kind of like Doc, but also not really.
But also not really. Okay, what does that mean?
Like, I'm trying to figure out how to explain it. They have like almost like bioluminescent spots
Ooh.
and are a little more. The only way I know how to describe it is like refined,
Mm-hmm.
less animal than Doc.
Okay.
And it almost seems like Doc is because there's just enough things different about them that it's easy to make the connection that Doc is the odd one here.
Mm-hmm. Ha ha ha. Were you a clone?
Oh, no. I just tried to make myself look like them.
Oh. Are you a shapeshifter?
Kind of, I think.
They put the thing down and sit on the table. Kind of how?
Trying to figure out what weird thing Doc would do to show this off. Um, it kind of ponders for a moment, not really knowing how to explain it. And so it just kind of opens its mouth very widely, and then it just keeps going
Oh. Oh.
in
Oh. Oh.
like a body horror way,
Ooh.
like impossibly stretchy kind of thing. And then it closes its mouth like that.
Oh. Okay. Fun. 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 Interesting. Curious. Okay. Oh boy.
I was originally, I guess, kind of like you, goopy.
Malleable?
Yeah,
Huh. Um,
the way I've described it in my head is Doc's kind of like a hard shell jelly candy, which is such a horrible way of putting
you
it,
have an
but
exoskeleton.
kind of. Yeah, that's kind of what Doc is.
You're like a bug. I think Story says that. You're like a bug. Huh.
And there's a bit of a shrug.
That's so interesting. They made me know the test tube too, kinda. Do you do you know why they made you?
uh, well, that's kind of why I grabbed those things. I was hoping there was something on there.
to figure it out. Yeah. Well, I can help with that. Or I can try to, at least.
You do that for something you just met?
I mean, yeah, if I'm being honest, I kind of just was interested myself, regardless. But I mean, I get it. Um, I get it. Uh, if figuring this out will be helpful to you, if it's something you want to know, then yeah, I'll put my all into it, huh?
That's really nice.
Well, I'm a really nice guy. They do sort of like a little head spiral. They speak and then bashfully like look away. I'm happy
Oh,
to
these
help.
two are so awkward. It's great. uh,
Hmm. This okay. So the game plan for now. Um, I'm. Oh wait, Doc. Bugboard. Um, the cylinder. Did I get anything else about that?
oh, yeah. So, um, I was waiting for you to bring it back up or to find a place to interject with this.
I forgot.
There is when I said it was scroll like, it kind of is. The two ends of it can sort of twist,
Mm-hmm.
and when you twist them, a a tablet will appear from inside of it. And so if you twist this one, the one that's in your hands, another tablet appears.
It just kind of it appears how like
Like like a shredder. Like it goes up.
unfurls, sort of.
Kind of, yeah. Like a it unfurls, except it doesn't unfurl down, it unfurls upwards.
Uh-huh. It's just storage for more of these. Oh boy, I'll be right back. Hang on.
And now it's just me. It's my FPS now.
No, it is not. I forgot I had two mics.
Ah,
Idiot.
shit.
Hello. Um, where was I? Oh boy.
The cylinder is just more storage.
The cylinder is just more storage for the little things. Okay, I figured as much, but now I understand it fully. Or as fully as I can. Um, I think as Story's talking, they're like making this motion to um figure it out. Right. So the game plan for now. Uh, I don't really know how to decipher this exactly yet, and you said that you can't read it, so I can't really work with you on that. Can you read any of it at all, or is it just completely?
um, I know a few little bits just because I saw them and then I saw things related to them, but otherwise, not really. I'm a little bit confused on how I can talk like this, actually.
Yeah. Yeah. That's curious. How? Oh, do you? How should? I'm speaking common. Um. Hmm. I mean, this is all different. I'm
I do
just.
a little jig.
Just trying to figure out what you know. How you? Oh boy. Sorry. Right. Game plan, huh? Um. I would like to know which of these symbols, words, you understand. But, I figure we have magic, huh? Lots of it. And I'm certain there are some translation spells that we can use to work on the written. And there's no audio for this. We can work on the
Well,
captions. Hmm?
what is magic?
Well, um, big ask, bud. Big ask. Huh. So I haven't. I don't. That's something I haven't really entirely explored yet. I've been more researching tune stuff, or. Look, magic is weird. I can do some of it just because I can, um, and I don't really understand it yet. But
Well, we can figure that out together too.
yeah, we can. It's just not really something I've had time to digest. But Chloe's a wizard, which is like as magic as you can get. I think. And I mean, you've met her. Um, Magic is a thing that you can use to help you. Um, it's hard to explain. I've got some bard magic. Like, hang on. Okay. And they roll hammer space. um, she pulls a fun looking umbrella from her hammer space. And taps the end of it against the ground a few times, and then drags it a little, and casts dancing lights. Um, and it's essentially, those the Owl House light spell, really. Uh, um, Soft, multicolored little orbs of light, and they kind of like gesture around to move them and go yeah, so I mean that's some of it. Again, I don't really understand how it works entirely, but
You know how cats, when they see something flying in the air,
uh-oh.
they just sit there and they stare very intensely and interested. Doc has
Yeah,
that look
like
at the
following it.
little lights.
Hmm.
Yes.
Okay, well, don't jump at them, please. Um but that's some of it. That's just an easy one. It
Doc is just very intrigued by these little orbs.
it
No
can
intent to jump, just staring.
it can be scary too, but this one's nice. But yeah, magic. It can help you do things, and some magic will sort of auto-translate some languages. So I'm hoping Chloe's got something for that, maybe. Um, in our wheelhouse, or we can find someone else who does. We've got a lot of spellcasters. Um, Whatever the case, though, that's plan number one. Kind of figure out how to decipher these, and I'll tell you what they say.
Okay, I would like to learn.
I would also like to learn. Um, In the meantime, since I can't really work on that myself, I can work on repairing the broken tablets, or at least trying to get the information out of them, and fixing the audio on this thing. Mm-hmm. Um, but yeah, I'll keep you in the loop.
Okay, um, thank you.
Yeah. It's again, I don't want to like it's I'm interested in this for me, but I'm glad that it helps you.
Uh, yeah, I mean, obviously.
Hmm. Um, I'm gonna probably gut that ship later, just to be frank.
That's okay. I don't think it can go anywhere anyway.
Hmm. Okay. Do you have? I don't think they put the notebook away. I think they just scoop it back up again. Do you have anything at all? Anything else you can tell me about the crash or anything about this tech or you came from or the other planet or anything?
Uh, well, there's a bit of an awkward glance away. And don't bother looking for the planet.
What does that mean?
Uh, doesn't exist anymore.
Oh. 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 Cross something out. Oh. I see. Why? Why? Do you know?
uh, well, I don't know why it happened, but I did watch it explode.
Oh, they crossed something else out. Um, sorry, bud.
Oh, I wasn't really attached to it.
Oh, that's good. I mean, oh wait, well, I'm not good, but oh boy.
I've been mostly confused. I didn't know it could do that.
You, yeah. Well, that's what I'm for, puzzling it out. Well, if you can think of anything else at all, even the tiniest little detail, I would love to hear about it. Do you know if there are other planets that are inhabited?
Uh, no, I don't. I didn't really see much of that planet.
Hmm.
So,
Okay.
but if I can remember anything else, I will definitely tell you.
Yeah. Please, please, please. Come directly to me. Most of the time I'm in this lab anyway, so I won't be hard to find.
Okay. Uh, I will remember that.
And we'll be seeing a lot of each other anyway if you live here now. Hmm?
I guess so.
Hey, also, they put the notebook down, still sitting on the table. Uh, doesn't have to be all business either if you want to chill and hang out normal style. Have you seen movies before? I have movies.
What's a movie?
Okay. Wow. Did Chloe ask you that yet? I'm assuming not if you haven't seen a movie yet. Um,
I don't remember if she did. That's also true. I don't remember if Chloe asked that or not. That FPS was so long ago.
it was so long ago. I don't expect you to remember. It's fine. Do I have the series for you? Okay, hang on.
I should
Um,
point out, Doc has not sat in the beanbag chair. Doc has just continued to stand because it didn't know what to do.
that's okay. Story hasn't said anything about it. It's fine. Do whatever you want, little guy. Um, I think okay. Um, hmm. Give me one more perception just as a little treat.
Okay.
Okay.
Perception, perception. One day I'll have these memorized.
19. Okay.
That's a 19.
It's not really a massive thing. But like as I mentioned before, with story sort of like getting shorter to match your height. As they've been sort of uh as she's been hanging out with you, and spending time speaking with you exclusively, um, she's sort of like matching your shape generally, appearance a little bit. Still like a different person and obviously distinguishable. But far more similar in height now and general outline, even if they're more clearly animated. Mm-hmm. But just as a treat.
I like to think Doc hasn't quite processed that's what story is doing.
Mm-hmm.
kind of kind of like how animals can't tell when they're looking in a mirror kind of deal.
Yeah.
Where it's like Doc doesn't quite realize that that's what story's doing.
Mm-hmm. I don't think it seems that you got a 19. I'll give you this as well. It doesn't seem like story realizes what they're doing.
Neither of these fuckers know what's happening.
No, no, not even a little. Um, but yeah, no. I think at this point, uh, stories put down the notebook. They put down all their little research tools and whatnot. And as excited as they were for this, he's just kind of like put it aside and is not really. It's like it's just always been there now. Um, and he's started rattling off about this series of movies titled Star Cause. Um, and it's kind of like gently leading you to a different room and like talking about the projectors that we have and the and then asking if you like popcorn or would you prefer like a bucket of I've got some like old nails I'm not using. You want to eat that?
I mean, I can eat food. I don't think they had popcorn.
Okay, so I'm making a charcuterie. Uh,
Doc voice, I don't know any. What are these words you're saying?
and they completely, just like mid action, mid like taking you to a different room, complete 180. All right, we're going to the kitchen. So a charcuterie board. I feel like that's good enough place to close them.
Yeah, it just ends up turning into story saying something, Doc asking what that thing is, immediate ADHD moment.
Yeah, okay. No, like for the rest of the day, he's just like, okay, so oh god, I don't know, whatever. They'll mention something else that they have like in the building or like that an object and mid task, mid walking to whatever else, walking it's completely we're doing a different thing now. I don't know if they get anything done. I don't think
They
they
probably don't.
I don't think they watched Starcast today. Uh um but you get a decent tour of the tavern. You learn some new words if that's
Sure
anything.
do. Doc
Um
is definitely more of a listener than a talker, which is great for story.
which is excellent for story. They have not stopped fucking yapping.
Story gets a new rubber duck.
Oh god, like later on they're just gonna be like, oh man, I can't figure this out. Doc, sit here and listen to me. I'm troubleshooting
Yes.
this little thing. Sit here in the stool and just listen to me, please. Uh, okay.
Absolutely would.
Mhm. Uh, great. All right, good enough place to end, I think.
Yeah.
Thanks for playing with me. It's been so long.
Thanks. It has been so long. Thanks for entertaining my little thing.
I'm extremely interested. Uh, thank you, audience, past, present, and future. Um, I'm gonna close the recording now. Thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you. Goodbye.